All right.
My man walking up on a planet. Damn.
Yeah. He walked up like a gunfighter.
What's going on? It's your boy Sits with the Intel. You can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, Governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is Doctor Who Season 7, Episode 8. It's going to be tons of fun. We only got a few more left because everything is kind of changing and moving directions. I feel like we're veering off into a whole new era of storytelling. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rakai. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we maybe scratch our heads about. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Now, in case you didn't know, this episode is called The Rings of Akhaten. That's, yeah, A-K-H-A-T-E and Akhaten. You have to get the B-no somehow. Damn. Oh, there's that leaf again.
That's the first page.
Stars.
What year is this?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Is that Clara, Mama?
It must be. Fine, Mama Claire.
So I've got something for you.
What?
Oh, yeah.
In that exact place, so that precise wind could tear it from that precise branch and make it fly into this exact face. I'd never have met you, which makes this the most important leaf in human history.
Wow.
He's saying all the right things.
Man, drop them bars. Go ahead, take that W, brother. You earned it. Yeah.
She's like, in your reward, kind sir, you may cometh in and beat this cat.
Yes, look, yes. The W. I love a good happy family story.
Oh my stars, are you all right?
Fine. Marvelous. Refulgent.
Where he get up with the kung fu pose?
Hello there.
Clara.
Hello there, Clara.
Pretend like you didn't already know her name.
Mm-hmm. Oh, whose grave are they looking at?
The mother's. How the father grew up and got better looking as he got older.
She's just a girl.
Like, they didn't even age his face, just grayed his hair a little bit. And
She's not possible.
Okay.
the father turned into George Clooney, didn't he?
Proper lotioning. I've been telling folks that's a black folks' secret for years. Lotion.
He's like, yeah, but he's not black. He was out here letting Calgon take him away every night. That's what he was
in the
doing.
back leg.
Yes. He was one of the few white men that was in the bathtub washing his legs. You know the sound, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go? Hey? What do you want to see?
I'm gonna go see my mama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What?
Do you know when somebody asks you what's your favourite book and straight away you forget every single book?
That's me.
That is very true.
Yeah.
That's very
That's
true.
how it is with me in movies.
So, I would like to see what I would like to see is
See, that was an easy one for me.
something awesome.
There you go. Yeah, it's like a madman.
Listen. He's like, that I got in space. You want awesome? Got you, girl.
Ready.
Yes. No. Yes.
Girl, open your eyes and see these splendors that I've
Rings of
got to wonder you with.
Akhaten. That's
The
how they
rings of
say it.
Akhaten.
Okay.
Yeah.
I put too much ha in that bad boy last time.
It's
It is. It's so completely is. But wait, there is more.
more what?
Wait.
Oh, he said the thing.
4, 3.
That is pretty cool, though. Oh, wow.
Here, on that planet,
Oh, life.
in the universe,
of Akhaten. It sounds very with a pyramid, very Egyptian. So
That's what they believe.
I don't like when they do this type shit.
It's a nice story.
Okay, nice story. I like it.
Yeah, but there's comfort in good stories. You know?
You know, I do love a good alien marketplace.
Where are they from?
But usually it's these alien marketplaces that all sorts of tomfoolery happens.
And random stank.
Oh, you know that's place stank.
Some Lucanians, a hula-voo.
A hula voo.
You've been here before?
Yes. I came here a long time ago with my granddaughter.
Hang on.
You said with your who now? What? Say that?
Yo,
said
big
you
shout
didn't
out to
mention-
the costume designers. Yeah,
I know.
they doing
We
their
straight
thing.
up in Star Wars right now.
right? Oh, did you even ask if you could eat it?
I mean, well, he has been there before.
Okay.
When the rings align, it's quite a big thing locally, like Pancake Tuesday.
Oh, easy.
She, Doreen. Meet Clara. Clara, meet Doreen. Doreen? Loose translation. She sounds a bit grumpy, but she's a total lover.
Oh, easy. Don't be just violating my flaps like that.
Renting a moped.
Oh, that's great.
That's exactly what I would do.
Objects psychically imprinted with their history. The more treasured they are, the more value they hold.
Huh.
Ooh, that's dope, though.
Yeah.
Doctor?
She turned around for a second.
Gone.
Dip. Oh, hell. We gonna get 73 yards. Don't do that shit.
Have you seen her?
Who?
The Queen of Years.
Who?
Like Years? Queen of Years? Huh.
I mean, I understand she's trying to help this little girl, but you is wandering way off. You don't know where you are. You on an alien world for the first time.
Everything you just said.
This little girl got weird ass tattoos on her face. Like, you don't know. She's a little girl. For all you know, she's the devil's assistant.
Word.
Hiding. Why?
She's Satan's scribe, dog.
Yeah.
Never been anywhere like here before. I just saw a little girl who looked like she needed help.
Really?
Really, really.
That little girl's a serial killer. You don't know what's going on.
Because I need to hide.
Now her problem is your problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that. It's kind of dope.
That was
right
kind of
there.
dope. Yeah, kind of like went around the. Yeah, that is slightly terrifying.
Those are dope. It's different than the silence, but those are dope. You know what would be real dope though?
What was that?
If they start singing the Yin Yang Twins. Where do you see my? Oh, I bet everybody's breath there smell horrible.
It's got to be just
Space. Chippy
Unreal.
thing. Timey, spacey.
Yeah, smell like an ass sandwich.
Wait.
Oh, you have been revoked. Oh, did
Where
she
her
ever?
key at?
Did she take the key?
No, this one never got a key. Remember, he gave a key to the last one.
Oh, yeah, took the plunge.
Getting it wrong.
Okay, can you pretend like I'm totally a space alien and explain?
Sound like a normal teenager to me.
Okay.
I'm the vessel of our history. I know every chronicle, every poem, every legend.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Blimey, I hated it.
So she's even full of even more useless information than me.
To sing it to a god. I'm really scared.
She has to sing a song to a god? Is that what she said?
That's what she
Everyone's kept on
said.
a little.
Keep just trying to put these little girls in front of R. Kelly. They're just...
Every single time.
That sound like the doctor.
And you were never scared again.
See, the doctor hanging out at random playgrounds. He been grooming this little girl.
Special song. What are you scared of exactly?
Getting it wrong. Making grandfather angry.
Oh, grandfather, huh?
Because I don't. I don't think you'll get it wrong.
Then I
I
offered her up
think
for
you,
tribute.
Mary Galel, will get it very, very right.
Yeah, I think we still missing some information. The way these people looking for her, she got to sing this song. She's like, oh, I forgot to tell you that.
That's a totally different group of people that was initially looking for her.
Well, the other people,
Exploring.
And where's my key?
They're singing to the mummy in the temple. They call it the old god. Sometimes grandfather.
oh, little girl, you better sing.
What are they singing?
She's on The Voice UK.
Okay, I'm not mad at it, but I wonder what happens if the god wakes up, though.
Yeah. Or what if he don't like their offering? Like your offering was insincere. He's like, I got wish in one hand and shit in the other.
That's not good.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, he waking up.
Look, your song was. Oh, he's like, well, I'm gonna holler at y'all. It's been a good run.
Oh,
Okay, what's happening?
She sang the song so good.
Apart from the blue box and the 2 hearts, we don't walk away.
okay. Okay, I thought he was about to be
She's
like,
like-
yo, we about to dip because it's about to get hot in
Yeah.
here. That's what I thought at first.
Yeah.
Wow.
Got a little Star Wars.
It's very Flash Gordon-y.
It is.
Dang.
Especially this part right here. That is some Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
Go, Flash, go.
Clara, you have to.
She like, I ain't letting go.
Oh, that is interesting. A frequency modulated acoustic lock. The key changes 10 million zillion squillion times a second.
Can you open it?
10 million
million
zillion squillion.
Yeah.
How can they just stand there and watch?
Because this is sacred ground. He's a god. Well, he is to them anyway.
Do not wake from slumber, old God.
See, that's what it's been so long. Dude need to change his tune. He need to start rapping.
Give me a beat. She start beatboxing.
What happens?
That part.
Girl,
Oh,
sing.
oh, yeah. I ain't mad at that
You
scream,
better start
little lady.
singing.
You said I wouldn't get it wrong, and then I got it wrong. And now this has happened. Look what's happened.
You ain't get it wrong. He did.
You don't know anything. You have to go. Go now, or
I know the doctor's like feeling a little woozy here.
I don't think it looks big enough.
not our meat, our souls.
Oh, he better jump, in he? Oh, what is happening? Oh, she about to pull a Jean Grey?
And you don't want that, do you? You want us to walk out of this really quite astonishingly heavy door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just lock us in?
Yep.
With the soul-eating monster?
Well, I mean, you was taking forever.
Get out.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like, you was definitely
Ideally,
taking
yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. So what you're saying is I should have left you. Because
It's not gonna happen. He's waking up, mate. He's coming, ready or not. You wanna run?
he said, yes. Yes, I did.
Ended with me.
What? Did he just zap himself?
Nah. He had a I'm a bounce button.
On you, apparently. On your story.
She didn't say story, she said souls.
Same thing. Soul's meant
Ugh.
Everything that ever happened to us, people we love,
Yeah, because the
Stop it, you're scaring her.
Good. She should be scared. She's sacrificing herself. She should know what that means.
you see, I knew that.
Together and burst apart, forming shoes and ships and sealing wax and cabbages and...
Nope.
Having a nice stretch.
Oh yeah, he is hot. Oh. Huh.
A screwdriver.
Damn.
Oh, that is some kind of toothpaste that they are using.
Come with us.
Yeah, let's surround the house. Like, listen, girl, you over here looking like a little Debbie.
Yeah, shake it off or something.
Yeah, sing that song. Well, you always got to keep your electronics charged up.
You ain't lying.
Start the ship.
Better hop on the Flash Gordon and get out of here. Ah, he loose now. Debo out.
Yeah. Look, they dipped.
Where did they go?
Grandfather's awake
Uh-oh.
anymore.
Well, you could sound happier about it.
Oh.
Who's the old god? Is there an old god?
Unfortunately, yes.
Y'all are probably standing on him.
Yeah, he's got some old Galactus ass dude.
Oh, it's the star?
Oh,
Stars.
he's in the.
He's in the planet?
Against that? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Any ideas?
You promised.
He said, you know what? I got a blue box.
No more to eat and embark on a new odyssey among the stars.
Well, you know the doctor ain't going for that.
I better get to singing. Shoot.
Lovely. Let's definitely go there. We can eat scones. They do great scones in 1920s.
You're going to fight it, aren't you?
Regrettably, yeah.
She got some moxie.
Fast as we can, and we don't stop running until we are out from
Right.
under the shadow.
That's right. So run, you clever girl. All right.
My man walking up on a planet. Damn.
Yeah. He walked up like a gunfighter.
No, didn't think so. Righty-ho, then.
Planet with a
Ooh.
skull on it. Damn.
Called Planet Punisher.
That's
That girl
wild.
need to get everybody to sing or something.
I think he's very frightened.
I want to help.
So do I.
Oh,
Let's
okay. You better
sing.
get your Aretha on. Come on. Come on, Mary. Mary J, let's go. Sing, girl.
Everybody know this song? Okay. They singing We Are the World.
Yo, that is gnarly.
That's how you do it. You tame the beast with love and song.
Take mine. Take my memories.
Oh, that's a big ask.
Watched as time ran out. Moment by moment until nothing remained. No time. No space.
Damn.
That's right.
This is where the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman.
I am the doctor, and I shall have my vengeance.
You will never understand. And I know things. Secrets that must never be told. Knowledge.
Get him, Matt Smith.
You have it all!
He's wilding out here. Coming back.
That's right.
Look, do you remember her? Did you take all the memories?
This. The most important leaf in human history. It's full of stories. Full of history.
Because there's quite a difference, isn't there, between what was and what should have been.
Huh.
Nope. Same house, same city, same planet. Hey, same day, actually. Huh? Yeah, not bad.
It's different because you've changed.
At Mum's grave, you were watching. What were you doing there?
I don't know. I was just...
That part. Yeah. Chris Hansen gonna pop out.
Remind me of someone.
Who?
Someone who died.
Amelia Pond.
I'm not her, okay? If you want me to travel with you, that's fine.
But you kind of are, though.
Stand in for somebody else. I'm not going to compete with a ghost.
Mm. Is that a ring?
It's her ring, her mom's ring.
Have it.
Who did?
Everyone. All the people you saved.
So when she was the governess,
No one else.
was that another timeline or something? Was that?
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
Like, how did,
Even when she died, they're all different timelines. That's what I think.
Yeah, because when she became a Dalek, the governess, like, we in a multiverse? Because right now it's a madness.
Because it can't be the same timeline, or otherwise she'd have memories. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Centel. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Right? So I'm assuming it's a different...
like right now he's Doctor Who right now. It's strange because...
At least that's how it conceptually makes sense to me.
That's the only way it makes sense to me.
But
I'm confused as hell.
I'm assuming that as this unfolds, we're going to get more context as to why she's here, what that means, what it means to the Doctor, what other her story in terms of the overall through line. But I got to give it to Doc though, man. This dude gives the best magic carpet rides the world has ever seen. like if the doctor gonna woo you, he gonna woo the hell out you.
Yeah.
and this is no different. This was an emotionally charged episode, and I think a lot of that, once again, score and soundtrack is the heartbeat of a lot of projects.
Right, that damn Murray Gold, in his bag.
Even and the little girl was singing her little heart out too. Like, we were all about to start holding hands and swaying together. Wahoo Forest, just we was in the zone, like. The sound was going crazy and there's explosions going around and I could, the little girl is, I'm like, damn, y'all really trying to get me. That part was dope. Like, it was emotionally charged. I may not have necessarily fully understand exactly what was happening, but I knew it was special. I felt that part. How'd you feel regarding this episode?
I don't know. Everything you just said is correct. It resonates. This was an emotionally charged episode, but unlike the other episodes, this one was strange. And I'm just saying from the point of, if I was going to do a deep dive on this, it might take me a while to think about where to come with, because there was a lot happening, but putting it together on what was the through line of this, I don't know. Unless we're talking about, the possibilities, because what fed the parasitic star, the Punisher planet, was the possibilities of that leaf. Hell, some of the best parts of this show, to me, really, the two best parts was the fact that Clara's father, his Riz was on 1,000. Listen, he said all the right stuff to the mama. She's like, I know we still on the porch, but in my mind, I'm already naked.
It's outside. This is happening.
Yeah.
Are we finna be together? Like we go together.
Yeah.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, let me go on and clean you out a drawer in the dresser. So yeah, you live here now.
This is happening.
Yeah. And then the doctor's speech to the the parasitic sun god thing. That was a good speech. And even though Clara's speech was better, the way that the doctor delivered his speech was fantastic.
Yeah, Matt Smith is in his bag.
And I think what made it really cool was that it was great. Everything he said was so on point, and he has seen stuff, you know what I'm saying? I've seen, civilizations burn and stars, like, I was like, oh, he has done everything and anything and everything, but still it wasn't enough. And Clara got up there and was like, this leaf that is responsible for my being is the most important leaf in all the universe, because to her, it is responsible for her actual being.
Yeah,
that was kind of dope.
Yeah, that was kind of fly. The fact that you can get full off the possibilities because they're infinite. Hence, understanding why you want to sacrifice a young little girl, because her possibilities are infinite. Her story, the possibility of her story doesn't have a cap. At least that's what I kind of took from that as well. I'd be curious to what you all think in the chat regarding this episode. It's just solid. Once again, it's now that we have our yellow brick road to get to the wizard's house and the through line with the intelligence, I don't mind some of the side stories and the side tracks that we're kind of going through, because I know we still have our North Star to kind of go through. And this, I do feel like there's going to be more stuff that we're going to uncover, especially when it comes to Clara, because I think she's the key to this central through line. It did still kind of feel a little bit like a side mission, a little bit, but it was a good one. I mean, because we got a chance to understand who she is, her family. If it's one thing about our companions, we got to know a little bit about their family, mom, dad, where you come from. What do you come from? Good stock? One of them kind of situations. So it does make me a little bit more excited to see, what we do with it. This is episode 7. I think there's 14 in the entire season.
This is episode 8.
This is 8? Yeah, this is 8. Exactly. So okay. So we still got a whole lot more left before we wrap this bad boy up. You have any closing thoughts regarding this? Hold on, I'm looking at some of the chat real quick.
Well, yeah, I want to address one in the chat,
okay,
which was absolutely amazing.
Go for it.
So Jason said that if you note Clara's mom's death date on her tombstone was March 9th or something like that.
Okay.
March 5th, 2005.
Okay.
Which suggests that was the attack of the Autons in the Rose episode, the first episode, and Christopher Eccleston.
Yeah.
So it suggests that maybe her mom died during that attack, and so all of this is part of that. That the mother might have been a victim of the Doctor's dark existence, like one of those things that comes full circle.
Yeah, the Doctor got bodies,
deep. And
yeah.
Well, no, just to think, we are 7.5, seasons in, and to connect that all the way back to that is actually pretty dope.
What we do in the past,
it's almost like
eternity.
It's almost like she has been destined to cross paths with a Doctor, like all of this time.
Yeah.
And that's beyond the creepy grooming stuff that he did. He keeps showing up at playgrounds and shit when she's a little girl. Like,
yeah, that is a little. It's a little it can be a little off-putting. You know, you got a grown man
Yeah.
watching.
I mean, and we get it. You know, we don't think about that because he's the doctor and he don't mean any harm like that. But you can't keep popping up in playgrounds, my boy. Like that's not. You know,
slow down.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, between the different doctors, y'all are different. Like, well, hell, Matt Smith. Let's see, he done it to Clara and to Amy.
Yeah, it's a bit of grooming. Yeah. Look, as soon as I said it, I looked at JV Mount who said the same thing. Yeah, it is. You know, it's a little implied. By today's,
You know, and was it Christopher Eccleston went back in the future?
Mm-hmm.
Was it him that went back in the past and was there before Rose was even born, and had had your boy imprint on her like this was Twilight. Like,
but you got to keep in mind this is 2013. There's a totally different cultural worlds that we're living in. Back then, like you said, you know, it's like a Twilight thing. It's like, you know, sometimes you got to imprint. But today, that you got to change the way that story is kind of being told. It's not gonna work by today's standards. And it's one of those things that it really sticks out now. You know, it's kind of like one of my favorite shows as a kid I used to watch with my uncle was Sanford and Son. Red Fox, brilliant. And every episode, none of them would be able to stand up to today because it's a different time period. You know, like I don't know if there's an old one, Archie Bunker. None of that will hold up. Hell,
I was just about to say that.
An even more recent one, Married with Children. There's no way, like you know, and this is one of those things too. It's a product of its time.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
Here's another one. One that we love. None of them episodes of In Living Colors could even get no play.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's
you
just
can't play that today.
Art is a function art reflects life. Life reflects art. It's one of those kind of things, and it's reflecting the time period that it's in. So yeah, it does. It feels you see it. And you're like, ooh, that's uncomfortable. What are you gonna do though? You know, that's just what it is. Yeah, man. It's like you got your old granddad sitting at the dinner table. You know, and he starts speaking like you know, he's product of his era. You're like, granddad, you can't talk like that no more.
You can't say that, my boy.
You can't do that no more.
You can't use them F words and them R words. You can't say that about people.
Yeah. It's just what it is. But you know, the overall arching story is still hits. I am looking forward to see what they do with what's going on with Clara. She's killing it. She's still doing a stand-up job. Matt Smith was in his bag. Matt Flex, what he gave with the story, he dropped a Denzel on us. It's like, damn, okay, shoot. Like they really pushed it. Like the whole we're trying to make you feel something, you know. And if they keep going down that path, I'm here for it. You got any closing thoughts? Sorry, Bookish said I'm starting getting a little uncomfortable here. Sorry, we didn't make you feel uncomfortable talking about the realities of the times that we're in. We're back on page.
The only thing that's making me wonder about this right now is, you know, how we do these callbacks to other things, and I'm surprised no one said it when we watched it. But right now, this whole thing that they're doing with Clara reminds me of what they attempted to do with Ruby. Like that whole thing with Ruby, even though it did not stick the landing, seems very reminiscent of what they're doing with Clara. This kind of mystery to, you know, who she is and all this kind of stuff. Like, you know, and that's another one. Like that Chuti at her, you know, he was there when she was born and as a baby and had to go save her from goblins. All these doctors gonna quit being around these little children as these little girls as babies.
It's different, yeah. But you know, you won't see that in future doctors. You know, like I said, the time's gonna catch up with the art. Or the art is gonna catch up with the time. But it
Well, I
is
think that's only different because ain't nobody worried about, you know what I'm saying, Chuti trying to holler at Ruby. He's like, you not my type.
Yeah, if do yourself a favor for everybody's even in the chat, watch like old 80s movies. Very few of them hold up, especially like old 80s hits. Yeah, they all a little, they're a mess. That's all you can say. They're just a mess.
We can't. Yeah, and won't none of that get no play today. Won't none of that.
Hey,
you remember? I used to love Revenge of the Nerds and
Meatballs.
There's a whole bunch of them. Porky's.
Weird Science. All like none of that. License to Drive, all that stuff. None of that.
Oh wow! Airplane. The Naked Gun movies. None of that.
Which is a shame too, because you don't want to throw the art away just because it's uncomfortable today. But you do have to, at least acknowledge the fact that the times are different. I just don't want people to get to the point where it'd be like, it should never be watched or any of these uncomfortable things.
Well, that's the thing. You can't rewrite history because then it becomes selective history. What happened.
Well, it's book burning.
It's
book burning.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not comfortable with that. We have matured. We've evolved. We think differently now. So let's pretend like it didn't even happen. That's right. We never had slaves. They were workers. They learned valuable skills.
They were indentured servants.
Get the hell out. They weren't even that.
Yeah.
Did you pay them? No. All right.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like the whole. I know we're really going into the weeds right now. But it's kind of like I know living in the South. There was this thing, especially a couple of years ago, when they were like taking down all Confederate monuments and flags and renaming schools and this, that, and third. And I do believe that, in modern times, like some of that stuff does need to be removed from the public lexicon, but it does need to be preserved in a museum so that you don't forget, So I don't know how that translates into how you do that with art.
The thing that people forget is to take down a statue of it is not saying we're trying to forget the past.
Let's put it in a museum.
The thing is, a statue of it is celebrating it. We ain't celebrating that bullshit. Like there's a difference.
But when you're talking about like art, it's like Married with Children. I love Married with Children. To this day, I still think it's hilarious. What does not hold up now, but by that same notion, you would have to take it off the air in order to not offend anybody. And I think that's kind of like doing a disservice to how art reflected the time. I know, like I said, we're going way off into the weeds regarding context and how art's portrayed and the sensibilities of it all. But so let me.
Well, I don't know. I think it's a good discussion that sprung forth from this particular episode, because even watch this episode. I mean, you're talking about, what was this, 2013?
Yeah, 13, like 11 years ago.
So even
a decade
then
ago
is a completely different time than where we're at currently. You know what I'm saying? So even that doesn't seem that long ago, but there's a completely different thought and set of values and thought patterns now from where this episode started to where the new Who started in 2005, all the way to where we're at today. That, you know what I'm saying? Like, things are constantly changing. And as long as you're not, like you said, throwing the baby out with the bathwater, and remembering why things have changed. I think that's what people tend to forget. Things have changed and we just accept it, but we don't have any idea of the why, nor do we care of the why. And I think that's important to remember.
Well, and also we also need to be very careful while we sit on the shoulders of early creators and have this hoity-toity attitude that we got it right. I promise you, 20 years from now, there's something that's going on right now as we speak that's going to have a different sentiment. You would have been like, oh, well, that's how we did it back in 2024, and nobody felt that way about it. But I promise you, that's just how it is. That's just the nature of how time moves and how the culture changes. Bookish said, clearly my image of the Doctor is way more rose-colored. Pun not intended. I see what you did there, Bookish. I don't think it should change how you feel about the Doctor. You just have a different way of looking at the Doctor. However it is that made you feel back then. keep that. That was your truth in that moment, in that time. So don't throw that truth away. But now that you've got a couple more years under your belt and you're a little bit longer in the tooth, you can look at it and be like, that's a little odd. I feel that way about Bill Cosby. Like there's no way anybody can ever steal the way Bill Cosby made me feel as a child when I watched the Cosby Show. Nobody can steal that. But I'm also old enough and wise enough to realize that the human being made some horrible decisions that I do not agree with. But what he brought to me on television, you can't take that away from me. That was imprinted on me and moved me in a positive direction.
Well, and that goes back to what you were saying about the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Because we look at these episodes now and see some stuff and be like, ooh, that's a creepy pedo vibes.
Yeah,
and,
it's cringy.
He's a predator. But as we're watching shows, none of those actions, none of that stuff, moves into that territory, because was not the thought or intention behind any of that.
Yeah, behind the art.
Now
I see what
we're
you're
a lot
saying.
more cognizant.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just like saying, when we were younger, we stayed out until the street light came on. We knew everybody that lived in the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
Like there was a lot of things that culture and society has changed. Your environment has changed.
Yeah.
And now we're a little bit more apprehensive of everybody. We live in a time where, people measure their likability and their outreach into the world by social media, by being friends with people that they've never actually met. And the people that they could actually meet that live next door, they don't have no idea who them damn people are.
Yeah.
So it's just we live in a completely different time and we think a little bit differently, but that doesn't change any of my feelings about the doctor. I mean, and to be frank, the doctor's almost 1,000 years old.
Yeah,
like, he's a pedo to everybody he meets. If he meets a woman who's 100,
in that context, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
in that context, yeah. Hey, listen, we haven't had a tangent like that in a minute. For those that are on the YouTubes, I know y'all looking at the time like, yo, y'all wrap this bad boy up. But for those that are enjoying the content, especially our Patreon members, hope we added a little bit of extra spice to what I thought was a really good and interesting episode. We didn't even talk about, the perception of, how the people of this planet or this interstellar rock belt around the star prayed to this god that wasn't a god. There was a whole different offshoot of conversation we could have gone down with that.
I think I purposely avoided that one.
Yeah. So that could be an interesting thing that you all can bring up in the chat, because the Doctor Who's gonna make you question, look at, and absorb things a little bit differently. That's it for my roundup. Listen, if you've been enjoying the conversation and what me and Rakai have been talking about, we do this all the time, literally daily. And if you want to get his perspective in a more narrowed down, nuanced way, you need to head over to his YouTube page and hit that subscription button so that you can get those notifications anytime he drops some new stuff on there. And of course, if you want to be, like a super friend, head on over to his Patreon and show some love. Rakai, can you tell the people how they get in contact with you?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Head on over to the Patreon. Show me some love. Yes, I would love for you to do a free membership at the very least. It's not going to cost you anything. But, at the same time, I like money. I like the kind that folds, and we'll take the kind that jingles. It's either way. Thank you, please. And if you just want to keep up with what I'm doing, I'm trying to build out my Patreon to make it better. Like, Centel got the Rockstar Patreon. He drops so much stuff on there. People, they don't even got time to keep up. They got to, they got to save it. I go back and watch that. He got 1,000 some videos. I just broke 100. I'm trying. I'm getting there. We gonna get there.
Brick by brick.
We gonna make it. Yeah. You gonna tell me you don't like, by the way I talk. Anyway, don't mind me. I'm special.
That's why we love you, man.
But you can also see me on youtube.com. So /Snoop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. If you didn't catch it, it'll be in the description. Make sure you sign up for Centel's Patreon and the Discord so you can talk to all these wonderful people who have been, watching this along with us live and in the moment and listen to all this foolishness that seems to fall out of my mouth. It's got to be about this, but most importantly, it's got to be about this. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Hey, thank y'all, and we will catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all, take care. Peace.